I cooked some beef today, and this is the gravy that's low. See, you feed them a little bit, and they come to you. Yeah, that's how I trained the mama. Now they like to get petted. Mostly. This one's just like her. Looks like her too. Let's see if I can pet these two. Yeah. Not as much as this one. And here's Mama. That's the Mama. Mama's getting skinny. She needs to wean them. Oh, you want in there? All right. That's the bowl I had the gravy in. What? What you looking at? Go ahead, eat. And when I cook meat, I always give them the gravy and the gristle. Beef, I mean. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to wait until there's shade over there before I start unloading that stuff. Because there's some rain coming. I'd like to get some of it unloaded before it rains. Not today. Tomorrow night, Friday, and Saturday is supposed to rain. Yeah. So I want to get that done. At least some of it. If I don't get it all, that's all right. They're all going down. This one's still trying to eat. Go ahead. Finish. They'd rather have their milk than the meat. Oh boy. Mama, you can't let this go on too much longer. You're getting skinny, and they're way too big to be doing this. I feed them cat food, and then I soak it with water so it's soft. So they got other food to eat, but I prefer this. Well, it's 5 p.m. and I decided to come down, take a look at the hayfield. It's been 2 weeks, 2 weeks and a day since this hay was cut. Yeah, and we were planning, my brother and I were planning to haul the bales to my place this Saturday, but forecast shows, yeah, this is 2 weeks of growth. Forecast shows rain Thursday night, Friday, and Saturday. So probably won't get the hay. Take the bales this Saturday. Maybe it'll be next Saturday. Next Saturday it's going to be hot. It's going to warm up to in the 90s. This is my neighbor's bales. They baled their wheat straw. Yeah, they baled wheat straw. Yeah, I'm going back to the house. I think I'm going to work on something. A little closer view. Yeah, maybe we'll be able to pick these up next Saturday. Not this coming Saturday, because it's supposed to rain Thursday night, Friday, and Saturday. Yeah, I don't know how much rain we'll get, but could be a lot. So it might take a. But then next week it's supposed to be in the 90s all week, close to 100 on some days, but in the 90s anyway. So we'll just have to wait and see how everything plays out, forecast-wise, rain-wise. If it rains this weekend, which they forecast, it'll take a 90-degree weather to dry the field out so we can get in here. And hopefully it won't rain at the weekend after this weekend. Okay, I'm going back to the house. Well, they're all down here eating. It's around 6 p.m. Yeah, I was over at the farm for a little while after I checked the hay. Just hanging out, checking things out. Well, let's see if I can do anything with that compost manure in the garden. It's cooler now, so let me see what I can do. Well, since I'm here, I'm going to drive down to, or I'm in the truck. I'm going to drive down and see if the cattle are in the pasture by the road. I don't need to, but I want to. Well, they're by the gate. I can see that much from here. Well, it looks to me like they just came out of the water. That's what it looks like to me. Yeah, they're all headed back up to the top. There's the red. There's the cow with her newest calf, just a little bit over 2 weeks old, right there. She just came out of the water. She's probably the last one, waiting for her baby. So like I said, since I'm here, I want to do it. Drive by along this little pasture that I let grow up for about 5 weeks. Yeah. I don't need to go out there. Let's take a look. Okay, alright. The last cow's going up. I decided to back up to the gate. Get a view of part of the pasture anyway. Okay, let's drive down to the creek crossing down there before it goes up the hill. Yeah, there's still plenty to eat here. Like I said, I had this had the cattle out of here for. I can see some ironweeds growing in here now. They pop up more because as they get bigger and the grass gets eaten down, they tend to pop up. I can see them sticking their heads up out of the grass now. Yeah. Oh, the bigger ones are milkweed, so I ain't gonna worry about those. I like those. But these shorter ones, there's a couple right here in this different kind of grass. It's light brown grass. Yeah, those are ironweeds. I sprayed this before, when everything was young and small. I sprayed it, but then as it was growing up, I guess some of them came up after I sprayed. Anyway, that's the way it is. I'll probably spray them again before I just get up on the road. Yeah, I can see the ironweeds better now from up here. Yeah. Let's take a look at the fence too while I'm doing it. Yeah, there's a few weeds growing here on the outside. They nibbled on some of them on the inside. I'm gonna have to come through here and use the lawnmower again. Otherwise, they get tempted to reach underneath the fence, and I don't like that. I don't like when they try to reach underneath. Yeah, I can see more ironweeds now. Oh, a lot more. These must have all came up after I sprayed. Yeah, I thought I got them all in the spring. Oh, those, I see a couple brown plants over there by the creek, by the willows. Those must be the thorn trees I sprayed. Yeah, it wouldn't hurt to mow this outside again. I'll get to that. There's no hurry. Yeah, those two brown trees over there on the right now on the right. The brown ones, those are thorn trees that were growing. I sprayed them when I was spraying over here in the spring. I was spraying here for the ironweeds. There's less here. I sprayed a lot of them over here though. Here's a big batch of milkweed. I like milkweed. Smells good, and it's good for the butterflies. There'll be a bump here soon. Look at that. That's about right about here. You can still see it. You can still see one of the weeds that I sprayed. I think that's the dead one there. I think that's where I found the baby deer. Just this side of it, it was laying down so nice. And I saw the mama deer over by the creek. What's that growing over there? On the other side of the fence near the creek. Right in front of that dark green tree. Looks like might be elderberry. Not sure. Looks like some kind of flower you plant. I'm not sure. I'll have to check that out next time I'm in that pasture. Well, I'm not ready to head back. Let me get off this. Go down to the bridge. Yeah, there's a big pile of debris there. I think I'm going to clean it out. Yeah. I hope nobody comes. I'm not in the middle of the road. I think they should see me though. I want to clean it out because there's a bunch of rain coming, so I couldn't clean much. But it's cleaner now than it was before. Let me just back up. Let me try something. There. There's just a rock there on the lower left-hand corner. Yeah, I haven't done that much today. Waiting for it to cool off just in the evening, like now, to work in the garden because it was in full sun most of the day. I was going to work on it when I went outside. I decided to drive to the hayfield just to look at it. And when I looked at it, I saw that I'll get cut off. I saw that the buckhorn is really starting to bloom again. So I'm debating with myself if I should have it sprayed for buckhorn. I don't want to spend the money to do it. And I'd have to hire somebody like farm service, or, you know, somebody who has the equipment. Those big sprayer things. That's what I should do. Spend the money, get rid of that buckhorn, because I don't like it. And now's the time to kill it. I gotta just make sure when I talk to him and find out how much it costs, see if I can afford it, and then see if I can even if it will kill the buckhorn without killing the grass. That's my concern. I don't want the grass to be killed, just the buckhorn. So I'll have to see how much it might cost first, and then I'll decide. Basically, you're just renting a driver, the operator, the big spraying machine, and then the chemicals and the water, or the herbicide and the water, and the I hired him once before to spray, right before I planted millet one year. It was like 2017 or 18. Yeah, I think it was 2017, I think. It could have been 18. That's the year I planted, had the whole thing sprayed. Then I had the guy who bales my hay. He had a grain drill. So I hired him to, after the grass was killed, or the fescue, I had him no-till the millet, pearl millet, into the dead grass, and then we got a crop off of that. We got a hay crop off of it, and by September, and then since the ground was so bare that, you know, the grass was dead, and the millet helped too because it was so thick that it wouldn't let nothing else grow. The ground was bare, except for the stems of the millet. So I decided to use my little mulcher, till up the soil a little bit, and then plant alfalfa. And I had alfalfa for about 5 years until the grass came back. Well, more like 3. More like 3. 3 good years. And then the alfalfa started to be less, and the grass started to be more, and now I'm down to all grass now. But I'm content with just grass. But I've got to get rid of the buckhorn. That's what I got to get rid of. So I'm headed back to the house now. I think I'll leave the gate down today. I got the cattle locked out. That gate's closed. Look at swallows. Yeah, because I got to go to town with the car tomorrow. Yeah. I gotta follow up eye doctor's appointment. Check my pressure in my right eye. It's been high. They give me some eye drops for it to take at night, so they want to follow up. Yeah, so I'll just leave it open for tomorrow. Yeah, there they are. That old cow, she's still fighting the fight. Fighting the flies. The other cows don't seem to bother them too much. For some reason, she just don't like it. Look at that, she's nervous. She never used to be like that. I don't know what's caused her to be like that now. I just don't know. How come she can't tolerate them like she used to? The other cattle don't seem to bother too much. Just her. And now she looks like she's either going to stand in the pond. Look at the squirrels in that pond. She's probably been walking around in there. She's probably got to go up to the barn. Yeah, I don't know. I sprayed her. I don't know if it helped. But it ain't helping now. Sprayed the bull too, but he's got flies again too. So spray only helps temporarily. She's headed to the barn. Right, cow? Yeah, she's going up to the barn. There she goes. I still got a couple hours maybe. I got a couple hours daylight left. I could work on this garden a little bit. I need to get rid of the weeds first, hoe them out or pull them out, something. And yeah, she's headed up. And then once I get this box, I'll do this box first, or these boxes here. I'll leave those for later because there aren't that many in those back there. And then I got some buckets set up over there. And there she goes. She's going to the barn. Still don't know what's bothering her. I really don't. Anyway, I'm going to work on it a little bit. It's cooler than this afternoon. Oof. It was hot today. Not as hot it's going to be next week. Whew, next week's going to be in the 90s. I don't know if I want to do anything next week. Except maybe haul hay. Hopefully maybe I'll wait until after the hot weather's over. Yeah. And we do it in the early morning anyway. Don't have to get them all done at once. But anyway, I gotta go in the house. Yeah, refresh myself a little bit. Yeah. It was sunny most of the day. And around 5 p.m. I think. By the time I got to the hayfield, it was getting cloudy. Yeah. Now it's even more cloudy. Okay. Notice it's so quiet. There's very little wind. Very little wind. Even these leaves, these big leaves, they're not moving either. Yeah. They're moving a little bit. Just a real light breeze. Very light. Okay. Still gonna go in. There's that big bird. It was in my pond. It's gonna land in my pond. Oh, I heard thunder over there. There's that gray bird. That just flew in. Right there. I don't want to go any further. I don't want to scare it. I just come up here to get the hoe for the garden. Looking for fish. I think that bird's been here before. I think I saw it last year, or maybe in the spring. Maybe in winter time. Yeah. I think it was here all winter. Water shallow there anyway. Well, bird, hope you enjoy your visit. I think that's a gray heron. I'm just guessing though. Oh look, I'm standing right here. I can see the reflection in the water. That means because there's hardly any wind. Hardly any wind. Okay, I got work to do in the garden. Looks like they're heading up to the barn too. Or at least up to the pond. They can still go up into the pond. They just can't go around front or in here. They can't go in here either. Because I got that gate closed and the other gate closed. Closer to the road. But my driveway road is open. Where'd that white bull go? Oh. I think he's behind the tree. I can see him through the tree. Here I cut a couple holes. Let's see what I can do with this. I gotta get rid of the weeds first and just leave the lemongrass. Then I can start putting, I need to get my shears and trim them off. Yeah, I should have done it a long time ago. They're probably going to go soak in the pond. That's what I'm guessing. What did I come over here for anyway? I come over here for something. I don't know. I started the car up to make sure it was running. Yeah. I haven't started for almost a month and a half. But I got a battery tender on it to keep the battery charged. These cars here suck the battery down even when they're not running. That one looks like I like that one, it's got stripes. Mama, what are you doing to your babies? I don't know what else. Oh, a rake. I got to get a rake. That's what I want to get. A short-handled rake. I got a long-handled rake too, but I don't think I need it here. I don't even know if I need a rake at all, but I wanted to have one just in case I need it. I know what I was getting. A shears to trim these asparagus back. That's what I was looking for. I hung my hose over there. I've been dragging my feet on this garden project all spring, and now we're into summer, and I'm still dragging my feet. But at least I got the manure nearby. Yeah, I hear the cattle going into the water. Let's see what I can do with that. Clean some of them weeds up first. I trim the asparagus off first. Not much left growing, but there'll be new sprouts coming up now, I think. I got some new ones over here. I had to cut them all off because they were hanging over the box, and yeah, they're in my way. But they won't go to waste. Put them over here for the cattle to eat, not cat. I said cat because I saw a cat. Yeah, they'll eat that stuff. They've done it before. Okay. Now I gotta start pulling some of these weeds out. I could pull some of them out, but I'd rather hold. I don't feel like getting my hands dirty right now. I got gloves I could wear, but they're in the truck. I don't feel like going and getting them. I'll probably do some more of this tomorrow. I just want to get started on it. Plane's going over. Oh yeah. They are. I don't know why I wasted my energy to do that. Well, I got that much done. Now I got to work on that side. It's around 7:30. Got another hour before sun goes down. Oh, got this one cleaned up. Getting late. I don't think I'm going to dump any manure today. Just let that. There's some grass in the middle between them, but I'll leave it for now. Some of the boards are getting rotten, especially on that corner back there. It's all falling apart. And this board here too, right here. That section is falling apart. Here's part of it right there. And then it's supposed to continue, but it's all rotten on top. Probably rotten underneath too. Let's see, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. A couple of these here aren't doing too good. But they're growing. They're still green. So I'm going to go with them. I'll take care of them. Some of them they're already growing. They're not growing fast enough though, but they'll catch up. What did I say? 2, 4, 6, 8, 12, 15. 15 of them here. Oh, they're out of the water. They're not coming down here. They can eat the asparagus. I'll call them. Come and get it. That's it. Come on. Come and get it. That's it. She looks like she's got a big belly. I think she's just fat. Okay, let's see what you do with it. Go ahead. You like it? No? Huh. I thought you ate it before. Yeah. I thought they ate it before. Oh, she's eating it. They ate it when I let them in here in the spring to eat the weeds. I think they'll eat it. She's looking at white ball. Oh, probably that bird. I don't think the bird, the crane or heron, I don't think it flies away when they're around. Just me. Turtle dove. There's turtle dove just flew into that tree. Okay. Oh, here comes Mama. That's who he was looking at, Mama cow. Come on, Mama cow. Come and get it. Come and get it. Come and get it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Come and get it. Come and get it. There they come. Red Bull, you going to be able to get in there with them? Oh, they're tearing it up now. Well, Mama cow says, I'm here now. She wants to hug it all. Oh, I figured she'd do that. She don't want nobody to share. She don't want to share it. Hey, Bully, you getting the taste? Let me back up a bit, get me wider. Wider view, hold a little Red Bull. I don't think he's going to get any. Yeah. He ain't strong enough. Maybe next year when he's 2 years old, he'll be able to hold his own against these cows. One thing, they got longer horns and more weight on them right now. Oh, the white bull was like that last year. Or no. When did I bring him here? When did I bring him? I brought him here this spring. Yeah. Same time I took the milk thief calf, heifer, back out to the big pasture. I brought these two back. Okay, well, that's all I can do here. I'm not gonna mess with the manure today, or I might try tomorrow after I come back from the doctor's appointment. That's it, Bull. That's it. Sneak in next to the white one. I don't think he'll push you away. That's it. Test it. Taste it. I don't think he's ever ate any before. He may have. Go ahead, take a bite, boy. Huh? Go ahead, taste it. You might like it. Uh-oh, fight. Flies are bothering me. They'll clean most of that up. They may not eat the stems. You gonna eat some, boy, or not? Oh yeah, he's tasting it. And he said, yeah, I'll give it a try. Uh-huh. Yeah. I'm the cow's the boss here. Okay, that's enough of them. Well, there's nothing on that end. I think I had one in that corner, but I think it was dead. It had broken all. It was. Well, anyway, I think I planted one down there, but I don't think it grew. It was too. It was broken or something. And I still got 2 boxes down there. I got to clean up, and then I can start hauling some of this. I think this is going to get rained on before I am able to move any of it. But it should drain off. Most of it should drain off. It won't. Should dry out faster. Especially next week when it's 90 degrees or over 90 next week. If I work on it, I'll have to work on it in the evening like this, when it's cooler. Okay. Well, that's all I can do today. Yeah. I won't put that rake away and the shovels. Get them out of the, in case it rains. I want to get them out of there, off of there, so they don't rust so much. Oh, the sun's, you know, it's 8 p.m. So the sun's shining on the shed. Shining again. Shining through that way. That branch. Yeah. Well, at least I got that much done. Cleaned around the lemongrass. Cleaned them up. I got 2 more boxes on that end. Let's go take a look. He gave up. He's just going to eat grass. I'll be nibbling on that for a while. Yeah, those 2 boxes. I got this first box has some lemongrass in it. I don't know how many. I see 1 or 2. I see 2. There's supposed to be 4 in this box here, but I see the first 2. I can't tell about the other ones until I get the weeds pulled. But this one's got quite a few. Got a bunch. I hear thunder again. I'll check the radar when I go in. I think it was thunder. Yeah, this can sit here as long as it needs to be till I get it unloaded. Yeah, I'll clean it. I think I'll clean these up first before I start working on that. Yeah. I wanted to get some of this unloaded before it rained, but it's supposed to rain tomorrow night, so we'll see what I can get done. I'll go check out the sunset. Yeah, the sun went down behind that cloud already. I won't see it no more tonight or today. The bugs are, they must know something's coming. It's not supposed to rain until tomorrow night though. But I hear thunder over that way to the northeast, no, northwest. That's northwest. And sun's close to the tree line, or it would be if the clouds weren't there. Oh, bugs are eating up my legs. They're all itchy now. I gotta go in. Well, I did a little bit on the garden today. Yeah. Just getting lazy. There's still time. Tomorrow or whenever I get around to it. Yeah. Sun's already down. We're close to it, but behind a cloud anyway. Okay. Gotta get away from these bugs. I need a shower. Oh, I tried just using the hoe, but I had to use my hands to pull those weeds anyway, especially the ones around the plants, the lemongrass. Yeah. Yeah. After I finish the spreading all that around the lemongrass in the days to come, here and over there. I'm going to use up the whole thing, the whole trailer, I think. If not, I'll just dump it off to the side, use it when I need it. But after I get done, I got a bunch of old grass clippings that I got from here, or in the 2024 when these three Highlanders were out with the big bull. I had to cut it with the lawnmower. And I raked it up and saved it inside the barn. And now I can use it as a mulch on top of this manure that I'm going to put down to hold the moisture in and keep the weeds down. Well, they're going to nibble on that all night. Well, I'm going to go in. Get away. I'm going to take a shower. I'm all sticky and itchy. All right. Yeah. I'll wait until I'm ready to do it. If it gets rained on, that's okay too. Yeah, next week. Forecast is showing 90 degrees for many days, most of the week. Over 90. Mid 90s to upper 90s too. So, let's see. Okay, that's all for today then.